Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Happy full blood moon, total lunar eclipse in Taurus. That's a mouthful. So yeah, it is tomorrow actually, but I'm recording this on Monday just because I don't know what tomorrow is going to be like. My son just went down for a nap, so I'm taking advantage of having the time to record something and just some things that I wanted to share with you guys. Things have been definitely crazy in my household. We have been feeling the energies, the ascension symptoms, this full moon quite a bit. So I'm sure we're not the only ones. So I just wanted to kind of come on here and chat a little bit about it to help you guys move along through this. It's been a week and a bit for sure for us. Like I'm literally in my pajamas still. Like unshowered, whatever. This is who I am. This is mom life. We are full on in winter mode. It's super cold, so just trying to keep warm. I'm in hermit mode, so I'm trying to, we need to get some groceries, so I'm trying to find the energy to go out in this weather. But let's talk about this. So tomorrow, November the 8th, is, like I said, the full moon in Taurus, a total lunar eclipse. For those of you in the US, it is also a very big, important day tomorrow. So, very fitting that this full moon, blood moon, is and total lunar eclipse happens to fall on tomorrow. I can't talk too much about that on YouTube, but those of you in the US, you know what tomorrow is. So, we'll see what comes of this. I did take some notes in case you're wondering why I keep looking down. Again, a lot of my stuff comes from the Moonology, Yasmin Boland, from her book, from her diary, as well as I take from a few other different people, just things that I've researched. Forever Consciousness is another one that I love her content. Of course, Jean-Claude, The Divine Feminine with Julie and Sophie are absolute favorites of mine as well. So lots of information coming out in regards to this. So this full moon is actually is connected to it was in May of this year that we also had a blood full moon. I think that one was in Scorpio. So a lot of the things that may have been coming up or happening around that time, you may see that kind of coming back. So if you're a person that journals, and you can kind of go back, or if something big happened in May that you can kind of reflect on, you may see something similar to that coming up again. So just kind of putting that out there for you. So full moons in general are a time of letting go. And this one I feel like is a very big purging through like karmic soul lessons. Releasing that karmic debris, anything that is like preventing you from truly like embracing more of your soul essence, like anything that is like, that's been coming up in these last few months, like coming up to this, like what are the things that have been coming up for you so that you can fully let those go now. Think about the snake shedding its skin. The snake is such a, I've talked about this before, that I feel like in the Western culture and philosophies, they've demonized the snake, the serpent, so much, right? That we always think of it as a negative aspect. When really, I mean, the snake is the Kundalini energy, right? That rising up our chakra systems, activating us. It's a big part of the activation. The snake is also such a beautiful way to remind us to shed and to let go, to rebirth into the new, letting go of that which no longer serves you. So I personally have quite a bit of love and respect for snakes. They have so much to teach us. So I choose to not look at them in the way that we've been told, again, right, to see them as. But to each your own, take whatever resonates with you. Um, the energy that we're feeling right now is very potent. I'm sure, like I said, most of you can feel alongside with the ascension symptoms. So this one is a lot to do with both emotional and physical. So I know in my household, last week was like a lot to do with the physical. We were feeling physical ascension symptoms, things in my body. I'm still feeling a lot of things in my body. It's really sore. I'm feeling areas where, you know, energy is stuck and I need to try to move them out. As well as, you know, just a lot of people have been feeling the back pain, you know, your kidney area. Headaches have been a huge one, and just like the symptoms of, you know, being under the weather is a huge one. And I feel that it definitely correlates to, you know, burning away this karmic debris, right? All this stuff that no longer serves us. It's I look at body when it's sickness and pushing through things. It's literally your body's way to detox and to let go of things. So I think it's, you know, not when you're in it, it's not always the best, you know, you're not always loving it, but afterwards, you know, usually you feel lighter, you have moved up in your journey and your ascension. So as much as they're not always fun to go through, I do welcome them. You know, with grace. And you know, also if it's hitting you really hard, you know, ask your angel guides, ask source, ask you know, those that are around you protecting you, ask them to lessen the ascension symptoms if they're ever hitting you too hard, right? Don't ever be afraid to ask for help. You know, we are surrounded by our angel guides, our guardian angels, our star family, our ancestors, you know, source, mother, father, God, the ascended holy masters. They're only like what am I thinking, not a speak away, a call away, right? You just have to call upon them and they are there. They're always surrounding us. So call upon them. They are there to help you, but you do need to be the ones to call upon them. So emotional stuff, like I said, it's not only physical, but it's also really emotional. I've been seeing that a lot with my son, my little guy. He just went down from a nap, like I said, but he was just so emotional and just really feeling it, and just, you know, honoring what's coming up for you guys, honoring what is you're feeling. When emotions come up, honor them, sit with them. Like I said, always check to see if these emotions are your emotions. Are they the collective consciousness? You know, is it something that, you know, you are being shown to work on so that you can release and let go of? So really take the time to do that. I really feel, I was just on a chat just a little bit ago with Ava, Queen Midas, and Liz, who's literally just about to have a baby any day now. And just talking about how we are literally, I feel, in the transition part of childbirth, right? Like right before that ring of fire, that time where we're like literally knocking on the door of birth. And I feel like this is us being rebirth, right? Going through that ring of fire, that phoenix, right? The death and rebirth. So much stuff has been coming up for people, so it just all makes sense. If you haven't already done Lily Nova's cleansing and clearing activation that she did yesterday, I highly recommend that. I'll probably link it below if anybody is interested in doing that, because that was such a great way to cut cords, because cutting cords is a huge one that has been coming up right now. Cutting the cords and letting go of anything that is no longer of service, so that you can truly step into being rebirthed into who you truly came here to be, embracing your soul essence, right? So this energy right now is bringing waves of transformative energy that can help us shift into higher consciousness, as well as our soul journey, right? Like, what did we truly come here to do, to be, to, you know, shining our true authentic light, ourself. Um, so, you know, in order to do that, you do need to let go, you know, and the birth process, as beautiful as it is, there is that, like I said, that ring of fire. So we need to go through that. We need to go through that in order to be reborn. So I highly feel that right now, in my life, in my family's life, in the collective. So just be really gentle on yourself, be gentle on those around you. A lot of this is also to do with self-care, self-love. So Taurus, let's talk about Taurus a little bit, since it is in the sign of Taurus. I am a Taurus sun, so another reason why I'm probably feeling this really hard right now. So Taurus is, you know, finances, security, getting things done, that stubborn, fixed energy. It's also ruled, Taurus is ruled by Venus, so the planet of love. So a lot of things with relationships, obviously, I know a lot of people lately, this last while, so much stuff has been coming up with their relationships. I feel like even now it's coming up a lot quicker. There could be things and people that are just falling away from you naturally, right? It's just like you're not even having to work at it and just falling away. It's just, I feel it's, again, it's that karmic release, you know, of like letting go of that which no longer serves us. So allow that to happen as hard as it can be. And yes, I know throughout these last, you know, 2.5, 3 years, we've lost a lot of people. But I feel like right now, those that, you know, we're letting go of, or that are walking out of our lives, or however it happens, I really truly feel that this is a karmic thing about, you know, anything that's holding you back, right? Just like let that go. So this full moon is also taking place near the planet Uranus, which is the planet of radical change and sudden turnaround. So to me, when I think of the two of these, like Taurus, the whole energy with, you know, the total lunar eclipse, blood full moon happening by Uranus, I feel like the best way to describe this is buckle up. Because sudden changes, right, are possible at any time now. We were in this energy, we're going to be in this energy for like another 6 months, but it peaks tomorrow. So, you know, just kind of be aware and know that, you know, big things can happen right now, and it can happen like suddenly, right? So just kind of knowing that in the back of your head. I talked about the cutting the cords, contracts, anything that no longer serves you. What else did I want to talk about? Okay, so Taurus, like I said, is ruled by the planet Venus, which is the love. This is the feminine, the yin energy. The sun is still in Scorpio, so we've got that yin energy as well. So a lot of that like feminine energy, that divine feminine rising, which again is in each and every one of us, whether you were born male or female. We all have that divine feminine. It all needs healing and rising. It has been squashed for far too long, so it is rising. It is happening. We are feeling it. You know, it's happening. So the other thing with Taurus, if you think about it, so it's a bull. Strength, fertility, perseverance, level head, being down to earth. You know, if you think the earth sign, like really grounded, grounding is like a big thing right now. If you're feeling like unstable, like usually Taurus is a determined, like stable energy, that confident energy. But if you are feeling that you're not feeling that, this is a perfect time to find some grounding. You know, especially while we're in the Taurus energy. And just again, just know that people and things may be falling away from you right now. And I just encourage you to let that happen. And, you know, send them off with love and gratitude. You may need to be ending relationships with people, are walking away from certain energies that are just not serving you anymore. And again, just be gentle with yourself, honor that which, you know, that time that they were in your life, or that, you know, that place or whatever had in your life. And just know that, you know, as you are moving up in your journey, in your ascension, it's normal for things to fall away, and for people to not, you know, come with you if they're not also doing, you know, their inner work. It's, this is, the shadow aspect is really coming up right now. I feel like so many people are going to be going through the dark night of the soul as like new and more people are awakening. And a lot of people are finding that, like, all of a sudden all these things that they've thought that they've worked through or they've let go of are resurfacing again right now. And just to remind you, like, there is the aspect of like, are you in that loop where it's still affecting you the same way, where you're still reacting to it the same way, or is it in that spiral going upwards where things are still going to come up, we're still going to be triggered, things from our past will still surface, but are you observing it now? Can you see these things happen and react and respond to them differently, or not react at all, right? Like, you know, are you finding new ways to handle them? My little guy just woke up, so I'm gonna have to end this here quickly. I wanted to talk about, if you're wanting to do any type of rituals, candles, colors that are really good for right now would be green, gold, brown, copper, you know, think of like the earthy colors, crystals, rainbow moonstone, selenite. I always have selenite around me. It's such a good one for clearing. I've been sleeping with my selenite. Clear quartz is another good one. Anything green. This is my Gaia stone that I've been holding and having with me a lot. Jade is another great stone. Any green stone, really. Herbs that you can think of to work with. My animal's also going crazy. Is mint, sage, thyme. These are going to help you with the releasing, the clearing, the letting go. Essential oils, really good ones to work with right now would be the peppermint, ylang ylang, that's your balancing one. Cypress is such a good one for, just sorry. It's okay, honey. Here. Okay, so mom life, we'll just have to finish it like this. I'll try to keep his face off the screen. So I think I was at cypress. Cypress, obviously a tree oil, very good for grounding. Any of your tree oils, if you don't have cypress, grab a tree oil. Patchouli, I mean, I can't, I've told you before, I love patchouli. I love the smell of it. It is one of the most earthy smells, that and like vetiver. But I know a lot of people don't like it. But if you are needing some instant grounding, patchouli is a good one. If you just do not resonate with patchouli at all and you can't handle it, or you don't have a tree one, frankincense is always such a good one to come to balance, to come to center, and to ground you. So frankincense is definitely one of the oils. If I could only pick, you know, a handful of oils, frankincense would definitely be a must-have oil. So yeah, I hope that this helped you guys. Definitely check in on your kids, check in on your pets. You know, if you think about all the things that you're going through right now, all of the crazy emotions, the ups and downs, the aches, the pains, the physical and emotional ascension symptoms and energies that are running through us right now, just remember that our kids and our pets are also going through this. So, I mean, like you just heard, my pets are going absolutely crazy right now. And they have been for this last while. They've been needing a lot of sleep. They, lots of water as well, which is the same with me. I like hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I cannot recommend that enough to people. You know, I drink electrolytes all the time, but I still feel like I'm not getting enough water. Cleanse program, activate your water. I do have a video, I might link it below if I can remember, of easy ways, you know, what is it that you're needing help with right now? Or what is it that you're wanting to release and let go or call into your life? Speak that into your water. You know, we are that powerful, right? Get the rest that you need. Like, if your body, you know, Venus is, when you talk about like it being the love planet, and relationships, it's not just like love and relationships with other people, it's also with yourself, right? So giving yourself the self-love that you need, the self-care, the rest, the hydration. If you are a bath person like I am, I highly recommend that you do some salt baths. I do Epsom salts and pink Himalayan. If I'm wanting to detox even more, I'll do either baking soda, a borax. I've also done, Marin introduced me to adding the, not obviously all of these at once, but the, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting what the name of it is right now. I'll have to comment. Sorry, I kind of got thrown off with my little guy. I'm trying to think of what the other one is that I put in my bath now. It's lost. It's not there. Sorry. I'll share it with you down below. But yeah, you know, if baths are something that resonate with you, then I highly encourage you to take some baths, to just be intentional with it. And like I said, call upon Source, Creator, to come and help you. Call upon your angel guides, your guardian angels, your star family. The veil is so thin right now. You know, your ancestors, the holy ascended masters, your spirit guides. So many people are connecting with their spirit guides right now. Call upon them, right? They want you to call upon them. They're here to help you. And like I said, they're only a call away. So connect with them right now. You know, take time to meditate, and meditate however that looks for you. You know, it's not always just sitting in, you know, a meditative position. And you know, there's so many different ways to meditate. So whatever it is that you are able to find your center, to breathe, to connect to Source, I encourage you to do that right now. And just to be gentle as you are letting go, you know, anything that is no longer of service. Journaling is a really good thing right now. I also encourage you, if you're wanting to do some type of a ritual during this time, set intentions of like releasing self-limiting beliefs and programs that have been put upon us, or that we've dealt with for, you know, lifetimes, right? So there's so many things that we're working through right now. So set those intentions. I like to write them down and burn them. Sometimes I will write them down. Usually if it's like a wish, if something I'm calling into myself, I will put my clear quartz over that, and I'll actually set it under the moon. But usually if it's something that I'm wanting to release, I will burn it. I also have spoken about, I've got a God box, a Reiki box, whatever you want to call it. So things that I'm kind of struggling with, or that are causing me like anxiety or stress, I will write them down and I put them in my God box. And you know, as I'm finding that I'm not worrying about them anymore, or I'm not stressing or having anxiety over them, then I'll bring them out, you know, give thanks and gratitude, and then I will burn them and release them. So again, whatever works for you, whatever you need to do. Movement is another big thing. So just do that self-love, and always in everything that you're going through, try to find that love and gratitude for every situation, everything that is coming up, whether it's a trigger or, you know, old karmic, um, you know, debris that we're having to let go of. This is all coming up so that it can help us ascend and help us to really tap into our soul essence and our soul journey. So I hope that this is encouraging to you. I'm sending you all so much love and light and peace. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. We will see you soon. Much love and gratitude. Take care.